I'm going to be taking you along with me at the office today. We've got kind of like just almost like a busy day of things to set up here at the office, clean up, get some stuff organized. And since we're already doing that, it's been a while since we've done an office tour. You guys have asked for it, so I thought we would do that today. Before we get into this office tour, I have some furniture to put together, some exciting stuff that we are very excited to start using. So let's do that first. So over here in this space is our new shipping station, which I'll give you guys more info about, but I have got to get this chair replaced because we've been sitting on this metal folding chair. It is not comfortable, so we are going to replace this. Thank you so much to Flexispot for sending me these items and making our workspace way more comfortable and exciting. Do you guys ever get new furniture and then get really excited when it arrives only to realize that you actually need somebody to help you to put it together? That was me. I opened this up, got super excited, realized I needed some help, so we did it the following day. Here we have the OC6 Ergonomic chair. It is a budget alternative to the Steelcase's gesture chair, which retails for about $1,400. This OC6 chair has a Y-shaped back structure. It is very flexible. You can lean like all the way back. It is so super comfortable. And if you guys are resellers who are sitting in a chair like me, you are listing a ton, you're spending a lot of time on the computer, you know that your back can get sore, your posture can get bad, and honestly, sometimes you just need to like move things, right? So I really find importance in finding quality products for the health of myself and making sure that I can sustain the movements that I'm doing every single day.
Lock it somewhere.
You push in.
Oh, okay. That one. Oh,
Yep.
Okay. Well, this chair goes up high too. Dangly legs.
Next up, we're going to be putting together something I have been dying to get at the office. Also great for your back and a reason to get up. It is a standing desk. Do any of you guys have a standing desk? Drop it in the comments down below. This will be my first one, and I was so excited to put this together. This is the Flexispot E6 Premium Standing Desk, and I chose the bamboo top. Bamboo is stronger than steel. It has remarkable strength, and it has the nicest finish on the top. I really love how this turned out. Plus, I love the sleek modern touch and the backlighting of the control panel, which contains 4 height memory buttons, and you can quickly get to those adjustments that you make. You're also going to hear in just a moment the quiet dual motors with a lot of loading capacity. As it moves the desk up and down, it can effortlessly lift up to 352 pounds.
Here's my shoulder, you guys. Oh my goodness. This is nice.
You could sit another one of you on top of your head under
No, I can't even reach it, literally.
Okay, absolutely love this desk. I love it even more that it is on wheels, so we can put it literally anywhere. We can wheel it around the office, and as long as there's an outlet, I mean, I guess you could use it without the outlet as long as you put the height where you wanted it to be. But I am obsessed. It is nice, and it's going to save my back. And I'm thinking like, why did I not get something like this sooner? Because it is fantastic. Totally worth the money. And yeah, this one is super large, so you will be paying slightly up for it, but I think it is definitely worth it. And like I said, the wheels, swapping those out and using the wheels is going to make it so much better. So I think I can use it for like shipping. We can use it for listing. Anybody, if they're feeling like they're getting a little sleepy, which is what the girls said they wanted it for, can come in and just use it, and yeah, whatnot. I mean, I can't think of anything I wouldn't use this for now that it's on wheels. So let's start at the front of the office and just show you guys everything that is new. Firstly, we rearranged all the desks. Don't worry, I'm gonna blur everybody out, except for Nikki with her blankie.
Whenever you get cold, the newest thing you should get for the office,
Is the office blankie?
So we have rearranged all of the desks. So we have pretty big compound here.
Compound, that makes
It is. It's like a compound.
bad word.
So we wanted to keep the desks all in line. So we've got all of these here. And then probably our newest addition has been the cubicles, which I posted a short for. And a lot of you guys interestingly said, why would you put up cubicles? Because I thought that was the life you were trying to leave, but everybody loves them here. We got these cubicles for free from a neighboring business that asked if we wanted them. They were moving, and I don't know if you guys know, but cubicles are very, very expensive. So very exciting to create a little work area. The girls put together also, I put on a reel, this new keywords wall that we have, which is just for everybody to be able to look up if they are struggling with keywords for their listings, and then all the surrounding words are with it. And what's great is we can add to it or take away at any time as things change. Got a couple work desks here. Everybody kind of has their own space. And then the other side of this cubicle is the shipping station, which you guys just saw as we were putting together some of the information. This has been so super nice because we've been able to put things overhead and stuff underneath too. So a little bit more vertical space, got the printer up there. And we work on laptops, so anybody can move stations at any time, but this is like a shipping station, workstation that really anybody can use. And now, instead of having a folding chair, we've got this guy and it's super comfortable. One thing I don't necessarily love about this shipping station is we used to use one of these giant white tables over here for shipping, and it was a lot easier to just kind of like lay stuff out. Now that we have this, the area is a little bit smaller, so this addition of the standing desk is going to be super nice. And we're using great use of space because this is also our photo station, and we can move it out of the way at any time and go ahead and use it for the photo station. So trying to use all different forms of space in multiple ways. Turning around, we have our different photo stations here in the back. One photo station here, another photo station here, and another photo station here. These two are the ones we use the most. This one is for really anybody to use and interchange for different things. You guys might have noticed, but we did double up on the shelves to make more room. And we moved these a little bit this way and move bulk all out in the front this way, which I'll show you guys here in a moment. Everything else is pretty much the same this way, but I'll show you guys. Something else a local business just gave us were some of these shoe racks, which is super duper nice because we needed some. So we've got multiple shoe racks now. This one is like a commercial heavy duty one and it holds so much more, so that's nice. So anywhere we add stuff, we make sure to label it. That way we have a SKU to take a picture of for our listings. More shoe racks along the side here. And then of course our inventory is dead center in the middle. Over here we've got all of our supplies. And then we're back at the front. We've got our closet racks. This is also where we do whatnot. So again, trying to multi-use space and having things on wheels is really important as we start to lose space. This might look a little bit different to you. This is some inventory processing area. And then we also have our little snack station here. And then this is probably the newest venture where we have a triad of tables, and then we kind of work inside of it. This is where we process wholesale, get our items that we need to list over here, and yeah, it's been super helpful holding totes, again making multiple use of spaces. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this short little mini tour, but that's some of the ways we're utilizing space. Definitely, we are starting to like really get to the point where we're running out of space. So if you guys have any suggestions, let us know, but it's been pretty good so far. And right now we're working on reducing inventory so that maybe some of these shelves can be cleared out to make more room, because we are starting to feel like kind of like a little cramped up here. Something else we got from a local business was this used Rubbermaid utility cart. You can see it's got a little bit of wear to it, but works perfectly fine. These things are freaking expensive. They're like $200 to $300 for the ones I looked up, and this one is perfect because it is super skinny and it fits through our aisles. It can hold up to 500 pounds, which is really nice. So we've been using this to go get stuff for shipping, and also almost like a dolly to move the heavier stuff. But yeah, that was free. Just tell people what you do. Some things that I've been doing to cut down inventory and kind of start to reduce things is starting to go back on my older listings. Previously, we have never done that before. We just continue dropping prices and then hope that it would sell. Eventually, I ended up with things that are like 3 to 4 years old, and I'm starting to actually go through those things and making a system and a process and deciding at what point or at what price point do we say we need to pull these items and either donate them or move them in a different direction. We have probably ended 2,000 listings so far, and I do go through, I don't just end everything. Sometimes we take a look at reworking an item, and what I do is I just filter on List Perfectly or eBay or whatever platform you're on. I do List Perfectly just because it's easier for me to sort through inventory and end stuff if I need to, but I just sort on the oldest items on List Perfectly, and then I take a look at the very last page and I go in order of the oldest to the newest, and I just ask myself, is this something that I would still pick up and source today? If the answer is yes, then we try to rework the listing. If the answer is no, we try to drop prices up until a certain point. I think I've decided that price point might be $10, in which case we are going to pull the item, try to move it in other directions, like maybe we'll take it to a buy sell trade store, maybe we will wholesale it to other people, maybe we'll put it on Whatnot, or sometimes a lot of the stuff is like super flawed, should have never picked it up, and we just end up donating it. So that's kind of what we are working on in the business. That is my secondary goal, along with trying to achieve my first goal from last year, which is continuing to increase average sale price. That has been going really, really well, but I want to remain there and get closer to that $40 mark. But in conjunction with that, we are also working on reducing inventory, and I've noticed that our sell-through rate's actually gone up as we've done that, because we're not holding on to that poor inventory, the bad buys, the stuff that nobody is looking at that's really dragging down the eBay store. And lastly, today we are working on condensing inventory, which is something we have to do with this inventory system whenever we run out of space. We've been doing it, I don't know, I want to say like once every 1 to 2 months, but we do have like 8,000 items. So when we decide to do it, it's like a full-time job for about half of a week or a week. I would say we can usually get it done in maybe like a full shift or a shift and a half. So this is how we condense inventory. So she is pulling from the next box and condensing it into the second box, and then she'll continue doing that as she moves along. As she is condensing, you can see we've made new boxes, new empty boxes.
These are the top ones. That's why I'm putting them in small, because they're easier to pull down.
Oh, yes, good point. We tried to reuse the old banker boxes just because that was a lot of money to invest in banker boxes to not use them. But we have realized that it's much easier to use the smaller boxes on the top shelf. So that's why she's condensing into smaller boxes right now. So So you get the idea. And then eventually we end up with all of the stuff in the front pushed to the back. And then we end up with all of these empty boxes for the new inventory. And we just basically keep rotating. Again, multi-purposing space. Whenever we empty shelves, we just go ahead and put the empty boxes in those spaces so that we don't have a giant pile along the wall or on the floor of empty boxes trying to double utilize the space that we have. So that's basically what is going on in our business right now here at the office. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the update, seeing some of the new stuff that we're doing and ways that we are utilizing space. If you guys have any questions about our space or you want like some more details, let me know, drop them in the comments down below. But right now our focus is just minimizing, utilizing the space we have and getting back to basics. If you guys are not already and you would like to be, don't forget to subscribe down below, hit the notification bell, and then if you hit all, you'll be notified every single time I post these videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.
Sorry, boss.